Hi, welcome to Breaking the Fast with Julie Marandino. Hey, obviously I'm Julie. I'm so glad to be here. I'm just gonna take a second real quick to go live on Facebook. So if y'all bear with me just a few minutes, I always have this just this quick little time that I need to share on the Shibboleth public page. So every Monday, I do a quick class with you guys at noon. And I'm so glad to be able to do that. I know that we have several members that maybe can't attend the evening classes. So it's always nice to have a daytime class. So, in just a second, I'll be live on Facebook. You're probably going to hear me talking in the background, but I just want to grab and get live on Facebook, and then I'll be able to share it in a couple of our Shibboleth pages. Hey Jennifer, I'm so glad you're here. It's okay, you're not late. It's right at noon. I just get in a few minutes early just so I can go live on Facebook and get recorded. So make sure if you're in the chat, if you're on the webinar, that you are chatting to panelists and attendees so everyone can see. So just let me skip back over here panelists to and attendees so everyone see, can see. That's what I'm saying. You'll be able to hear me. Okay, I am going to just share this Shibboleth public page live video on Facebook to a couple of groups, specifically the Silver Group, our big main Shibboleth membership. There are, oh my gosh, thousands of members over there. That's our main support group. And I like to share it on there. And I also like to share it in my group, The Real Skinny. So as soon as I get that done, I know this takes a good minute to do this, and I apologize, but I love to share this in those groups because it's very important for us to have. It's very important for us to have support groups that we can use in Shibboleth in our journey. And I'm sitting out on my back deck. It's a beautiful day here in Ackworth, Georgia. And if you are on here, please tell us where you're from, how long you've been doing Shibboleth, and how much weight you've lost. Even if you're watching us live on Facebook, that would be awesome too. I see that Becky's watching, and Betty, and Temperance. That's a beautiful name, Temperance. And Jennifer is here with me in the webinar. So I'm so excited to be here for Breaking the Fast every Monday at noon. So today I'm going to talk about the Shibboleth weight loss meter and what that means, and how, if you're a new member or you're an existing member, how you can work that best into your program, in your journey, and your weight loss. And I see Jennifer is down 71.4 pounds since March of 2021. That is amazing, Jennifer. What an accomplishment. You were almost at your 75 pound badge. That is incredible. Congratulations. Shibboleth is an amazing weight loss ministry and education. And I am so glad to have shared it with tons of friends and family and seeing them have such success in the Shibboleth lifestyle. I lost 42 pounds. I started in May of 2019, and by December of that same year, I had gotten to my goal, even taking a 3-week vacation in between all of that. And just blown away by this lifestyle and how it works, and how just using simple food combining can control our insulin throughout the day and let us burn new fat. I am reading the Facebook thing, and Temperance just told me she's a new member. from Georgia, and she's just starting the lifestyle. So I said new fat. I meant stored fat. So anyway, Temperance, welcome to Shibboleth. I am so excited that you're here. I am just doing quick classes every Monday at noon just to go through some of the things that I felt were important during my journey with Shibboleth. And I have a Julie's Corner in the on the website. So if anybody wants to check that out, you can check that out during on the I'm sorry on the myshibboleth.com website, and it's in the yellow tab for videos and print material. So I will be sharing my screen with you guys too today, and I'll show you where that is, where Julie's Corner is. I have the first 3 on there. I have not uploaded last week's because I forgot to record it. So I have to go in through Facebook and do it, and I haven't done that yet. So I figured today when I was uploading both of them, I could get them both in there. So anyways, lots of great topics and tips and tricks from me and how I did my Shibboleth journey, and hopefully it can help you too. So let's get down to business. So I'm going to talk about the weight loss meter. So every food recipe and restaurant in Shibboleth has a weight loss meter associated with it. It starts at -3 and goes all the way up to +3. So -3 items are better for weight loss and for burning stored fat, where the +3 recipes, foods, and restaurant options, there's still going to be a perfect day for Shibboleth, but maybe it's just not the best for weight loss. So I am going to share my screen real quick. I want to show y'all where this weight loss meter is. I see that Nicole has joined us. Hey, girl. I'm going to be at Whole Foods later. Maybe I'll see you. Anyways, I'm going to share my screen with y'all real quick. And I want to show y'all not me live on Facebook, but over here. Let me see. Let me get out of here. Bam, right here. So here we are on the myshibboleth.com website. We are going to go to our resources, foods, and recipe tab, the green one. And I'm going to show you where this weight loss meter is and what it does. So let's go to our approved food library here. And let's say, for example, you were looking for a pizza. So we're just going to type in the word pizza. You see, I typed that one in a lot. We can have pizza with Shibboleth, which is awesome. And it's going to look up all of the approved pizzas in the food library. Not necessarily all the approved pizza recipes that we can make, but these are all the approved pizzas that we can buy and get at the grocery store that have been approved. And there's lots of pizza. We love our pizza. But what I want to do right here is show you the weight loss meter. So all of these pizzas have a number associated with them right here when you're looking it up on the website. But if you were to change this weight loss meter from let's say -1 to -3, and you want to see which ones are best for weight loss, you just move the blue dot over and press the blue word set, S-E-T. And here you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pizzas that you can buy in the store that are best for weight loss. So we will let's just check out this Trader Joe's veggie pizza burger. That sounds really good. It's a -2 on the weight loss meter. Now it's a pizza burger, not an actual slice of pizza, but it tells you there you can have 1 patty and it's a 4. It's the category 4. So we would know that we could eat that alone, or we could eat it with a category 2 fibrous carb. And I'm going to show you guys that combination chart in just a sec too. But that's how we find out which pizza products in the food library are best for weight loss. Now, what I might do, because it's pizza and it's probably, obviously you see there's not many items that are approved that are pizza, but I would maybe go to the 0 to -3. So 0 is not going to help you. It's not going to hurt you. So maybe if we set and put 0 in there, and I do the same thing with restaurants, because sometimes with restaurants, it's a little harder to try to find something that you're okay with having and still staying perfect. So I'll do 0 to -3 on that. And look, we have a lot more options when we add that 0. So you just kind of play with it. You know, you've got great value all natural pizza sauce. So if you wanted to make pizza, you'd have that. You've got the great value cheese cauliflower pizza crust, and then you could use that sauce on it. And then you've also got lots of different pizza. Here's a Mama Cozy's cauliflower crust actual pizza. So let's click on that one and see. There you go. It's a meal replacement. You can eat a third of that pizza as a meal replacement, but it is a 0, don't forget. So it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to help you. But that's what this weight loss meter is all about, is helping you make better decisions on the things that you want to eat that are best for weight loss. Now, if you're wondering, everybody's like, whoa, where am I going to get this Mama Cozy pizza? You can slip down here and it will tell you where to buy it. And you can get it at Aldi. So there you have it. And it gives you the nutritional information. And then it also will give you in the description a little bit more information on how you can eat it. So apparently you can have it with a side salad or a category 2 vegetable if you'd like, but use 0-calorie condiments, because there's probably condiments already in the pizza and it's a meal replacement. So it's not a combining product. And also look, for our gluten-free peeps, it's gluten-free. So again, we found that at Aldi. So going through your food, your survivor tools tab here, your recipes, food, resources, etc. We just did the approved food library looking for the weight loss meter. Now I'm going to go to recipes and show you how to use the weight loss meter. So here we are in our recipe library. I call this the Shibboleth cookbook because my goodness, you could join Shibboleth for $69 for life and have access to just this page. And if you followed it and ate, look, a breakfast recipe, there's soups and salads for lunch maybe, and then there's main dishes for dinner. You've got appetizers, desserts, freebies, snacks. You could go through just this one page on shibboleth.com, and you could have your 3 meals, your extra, your snack, and your freebie, and bam. You could just follow recipes and cook, and you would lose weight and you'd never have to learn the combinations. However, that is the real true secret of Shibboleth and weight loss, is learning those combinations. And a lot of people will follow what I'm trying to tell you right now to do while they're learning those combinations, because everything is already combined for you in these recipes. So let's say, for example, we wanted to do that and we want to run to the breakfast recipes, and we're going to try to find something that we want to eat for breakfast. Again, we have our little weight loss meter here, and we can set that to -1 to -3 and pick any of these recipes and have them for breakfast. There's bagels, waffles, bacon pancake dippers, muffins, casseroles, skillets, more waffles, egg cups, there's eggnog, there's cucumber sandwiches, easy breakfast pizza. So we just did pizza, so you could have breakfast pizza. All you're going to want to do is, let's open up French toast. So if you wanted French toast for breakfast, you would lose weight if you ate this French toast recipe. Now it's a -1 on the weight loss meter, so it's going to be good for you for weight loss. And you just follow the ingredients, the directions, and it even gives you the serving notes. So it's a 1 and a 2 and a C, and it tells you additional things that you could do with it. You could serve it with a slice of category 1 Canadian bacon or egg whites. And you could also add sugar-free syrup and a small amount of berries as your condiment. But keep in mind that adding a lot of condiments can affect your weight loss meter. So you could just follow that. Now you want to heart them. See, I favorited it already, so I have my little list of my favorite recipes. So find your 2 or 3 breakfast recipes and heart them. Go back into the recipe library here and pick, like we were talking about, pick your main dishes and do the same thing. Move the weight loss meter. Maybe go -2 to -3 on main dishes because there's so many of them. And it really just gets rid of everything else that you don't need to see. Like we need to see the positive three things that are for maintenance only if we're in weight loss. We want to see main dishes. So look at all these main dishes that you can make that are in the -2 to -3 weight loss meter. So you've got chicken and bok choy stir fry. We're going to look that one up. So this is a -2. If this is something that you wanted to make for lunch or dinner, you've got everything there that you need. It tells you the ingredients. If you remember and you're trying to figure out like, where do I buy these bean sprouts at? Well, the bean sprout link to the actual food library is right there. You would click it. It takes you to the mung bean sprouts in the food library. And then you could scroll down here on the bottom. And if anyone had put in where they find it, I mean, I've seen it at Whole Foods, Publix, Kroger, things like that. It would be right there. But that is a great resource in knowing that your recipe will hyperlink you back to the food library so you can find out where to find it. And if you happen to go find those mung bean sprouts and you want to add where you found it in there, please go in and add it. All right. So again, it gives you the serving notes, what it is. The recipe makes 4 servings, so you eat a fourth of it. And then you've got another fourth for the next day for leftovers for lunch. And this recipe was submitted by our founder, Travis Martin. I didn't even know that. Great recipe. I think I'll heart it so I can make that one next week. Now, the next thing in our food and resources and recipes, especially in the recipe library. So we were talking about pick out some breakfast, pick out some main dishes. You also could go in here because as a Shibboleth member, you get 3 meals a day, a snack, an extra, and freebies. You could go in here too and look up freebies. What kind of freebies do I like? You could set the weight loss meter to -2 to -3. Set that, and all the freebies come up that are in that weight loss meter. You could make it a little bit higher if you wanted to see more options. But as you see, what I'm doing is I am adjusting this to get to the things that I like or that I would want to have as a freebie. You also can go over here to your snacks. Same thing. Let's move that over to -2, -3. You get 1 snack a day. So all these are snacks. And these are recipes now, not food items. So keep that in mind. If you wanted to find snacks and extras and freebies in the food library, you'd go back to the broccoli where we were before, and the approved food library where you would look up an item like the pizza item that you could buy at the store that we did in the beginning of the webinar. But right here, you've got all your snacks that you can just purchase. You don't have to make anything. It is all of your snacks in the food library that you could have. So same thing. We're going to pull up these snacks. My computer's a little slow while I'm on Zoom. I apologize, but it's coming. I see it turning. I see it turning in that food library. There's a lot of snacks, so it takes it a minute to pull them up. And you get 1 snack a day, and you can do the same thing by moving that weight loss meter. I just moved it to -1 and -3. And so we'll see what comes up, and maybe we'll find a snack. So pick snacks that you like. Do the same thing in your categories with extras, with your coffee creamer, because you can have 15 calories of approved coffee creamer every day with your coffee, in case you were asking. All of these are snacks that you can get at the store. Like, look how many of them there are. There's tons of them. These are -1 and -2. Let's say you like boiled peanuts. I do. You can have boiled peanuts. You get 1.5 handfuls as a 0 weight loss meter snack, or 3 handfuls as a -1 weight loss meter meal. So let's say you hate boiled peanuts. Guess what? You never have to eat them. If there's things on Shibboleth that you don't like, you just don't eat them. There's so many other options that we can have on Shibboleth. So in your food library, you're going to go back. We're back into our snacks. You just look right there. You can have Barney butter, almond butter. You can have the powdered almond butter. You can have these beatnik organic lemon chicken with cauliflower rice. These are actually meals that are already prepared, and it's a tray and you just throw it in the microwave. So that could be a snack. It also could be a meal replacement, and it's also a gluten-free product. Now, where do we find that? Oh, at Walmart. So people have found this organic beatnik frozen lemon chicken with cauliflower rice at Walmart. So also over here, and this is back still in our categories in our food library, we went to snacks. You can find your condiments here because we get one condiment with every meal. You can find your creamer for your coffee, our freebies, which are unlimited, an extra one a day, a snack one a day. You can go to meal replacements if you'd rather not cook every meal. You can look in meal replacements, do the same thing by moving that weight loss meter. There's also a whole frozen meal section and soup section and pizza section. So you can just go straight there and find the things that you can do with Shibboleth without having to learn that combination chart right away. Now we want you to learn it. We want you to go through Kim Dankey's Fast Track on the dashboard. You find that right here. Dashboard, go to Fast Track. You'll see the 7 different laps. There's 7 tabs, and we want you to go through and do all the things. Everything's hyperlinked to everywhere you need to go. And you check off the checklist. I'll show it to you real quick. You check off your checklist so you're on the dashboard. You click on the Fast Track tab at the top, and look, here you go. Here's all the laps. You want to watch this little video right here of Kim explaining to you what the Fast Track dashboard laps are. And each one of these, if you scroll over them, gives you the information in the black box of what it does. And then you can hit it and it will take you to the combination chart. It'll take you to a meal planning. This is the fastest weight loss, not the combination chart, I apologize, but it takes you to your sample grocery list, your new food library, a new member food library, your meal plan worksheet. You just click on them and it pops up. You can print them off if you want, or you can look at them. A lot of these things Kim is using in her classes. You can sign up for her webinars there. You can go to the 14 videos right there straight within the myshibboleth.com website. But one other thing I want to show you in our green tab that has to do with the weight loss meter is the restaurant options. So restaurant options is another weight loss meter function that we have with My Shibboleth. So you have all your weight loss meter, all your restaurant options. Let's say you don't know what restaurant you want to go to. You just want to find out which restaurants have the lowest in weight loss. That's where you go right when you hop on. You can see all the restaurants are here, and you can just set that weight loss meter and you'll show you the restaurant. So maybe you're like, you don't know which restaurants you want to go to, or you want to pick out your favorite 3 or 4 restaurants. Well, here you go. All of the ones that are -2 to -3 right here, you can go to Cheddar's and you just click on Cheddar's Key West chicken and shrimp. That's what you want. You open it up. It's a -2 and it tells you how to make it approved. Okay, so you have to read that part. You have to click on it and you have to know what you need to do to make that item Shibboleth approved at a restaurant. So maybe you know what restaurant you want to go to and you don't want to just start with all of them right here doing it. You know for sure you're going to go to the Honey Baked Ham store. So you click on Honey Baked Ham and there's 2 options, and one of them is how to eat at Honey Baked Ham. So you open that up and boom, it tells you everything you need to do to eat at Honey Baked Ham. Let's say you want to go to Chick-fil-A. Let's go back over to our restaurants. We're going to go to Chick-fil-A. I know my sister joined in the Chick-fil-A drive-in. So she's like, if I can have Chick-fil-A, I'm doing it, man. So you can go to Chick-fil-A. Now look at all your options here. Now you can just read them all and see now what that number is. It's the weight loss meter. Or you could set the weight loss meter and then it'll just get rid of anything that's not best for weight loss. So there you go. We can have 8 chicken nuggets. Yes, the fried ones. 8 to 12 grilled nuggets. But again, you have to open it up and figure out how to do it. The grilled chicken filet sandwich. We can have that, y'all. But you got to open it up and you have to know that you're going to have to replace the bread. We can't eat their bread, and you're going to have to know what to do, how to make it approved. So that is how you figure out the weight loss meter with the restaurants. So I hope that you guys found that. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, but I hope that you guys found that helpful. I love the weight loss meter when I first started Shibboleth because I wanted to know that every item that I was choosing and every recipe that I was choosing was best for weight loss. So I usually stuck to -2, -3. If you're a Shibboleth member, you can equate that to eating in the red and yellow food combination columns, which are best for weight loss. So if you're over in -2 in the negative land, you're in what's best for weight loss. Now, of course, we can combine foods and eat foods where you don't have to buy it at a store or a restaurant, or you don't have to buy a frozen meal. You don't have to eat a shake, drink a shake, or have a power bar. You don't have to make a recipe. You can make your own foods just by learning that combination chart. And that is what you're going to learn in Fast Track. And that is the nutritional education, that's Shibboleth. So I'm going to jump in. I see a couple people are in the chat and see if anybody has anything. Nicole, yeah, the description and the food library are so helpful. I honestly, I love our resources as well. And she makes carb quick waffles or her Sunday breakfast staple. I love that. So we can still do the things that we love to do. We just now know how to do it. We know how to make swaps, how to combine things correctly, what to not eat with certain things and what to eat with certain things. And now that I have seen the beatnik, Nicole, I'm going to be looking for that too, because that looks really good. It does look really good. And yes, we eat more food and it's better for us now. I used to think I had to starve myself to lose weight, and that is not the case. It was 100% how I was combining it that was not allowing me to lose the weight. So if anybody has any questions over in Facebook land, please let me know. It just looks like I've got folks watching. I must have just explained myself very well. But if you are not a member and you're interested in what I just talked to you guys about, the weight loss meter, using the Shibboleth cookbook in losing weight by having 3 meals a day, a snack, an extra, and freebies, just by having access to the website, you can do that. You can pay $69 for a lifetime membership right now. You can go to www.shibbolethdeals.com. That's SHIBBOLETHDEALS.com. And you can join. You get everything. You get a lifetime membership. You get everything you need to be a Shibboleth member. You get access to the nutritional education, access to all the support groups, mentoring, one-on-one mentoring appointments, everything, the whole entire website. Just one of the tabs I showed y'all today, the green one, which has our food library, our recipes, our restaurants. I mean, there's grocery list, grocery items. Like I told you, you could go get that, I think it was the beatnik was at Walmart, or you could get that pizza we were looking at Aldi. You can go to the grocery store search. If you're going to a specific grocery store, say Costco or Sam's or Aldi or Trader Joe's or Walmart or Kroger or Publix or wherever it is that you shop, Food City, Food Lion, you can go click on those grocery stores and it will tell you every item that's in that grocery store that's Shibboleth approved. So that's pretty cool. That's also in that green tab. There's many, many things in that green tab, but the 3 that I used the most are the food library, the recipes, and the restaurant options. So I hope you guys have a great day. I'm not seeing any questions over there in Facebook, and I'm so glad that was helpful for you, Temperance. And I hope you have a very, very successful Shibboleth journey. And I will see you guys later. I try to keep this class short and simple. So Jennifer, yes, go have your perfect day. And I will see you guys next Monday at noon. Bye, everybody.